Hello, this is Brian again. Part 2 of my Elsinore Mountains cross-country affair. And yeah, cross-country is definitely what this is. I am turning around because it just gets more insane. So I'm going to try to get back to the meadow there and maybe look at some alternatives if possible, but more than likely it's just too thick. Way too gosh darn thick. So I'm not trying to go through that. It's unless you have like a machete or something, and I don't feel like I don't, but I also don't feel like hacking a trail in these beautiful shrubs either. So I mean, not even that scratched up, just shirt's a little loaded with seeds from the chamise plant. But I'm kind of turning around. I'm gonna take the wise route and not try to push it. It's got to a point where I just can't really push through the shrubs. Like I said, I'm not trying to damage the chaparral here just to get to a little summit, as cool as that summit might be. I'm not a big fan on cross country in the chaparral because A, I don't want to get scratched the heck up. B, it's just a logistical pain in the rear. And C, cross country and chaparral is a lot harder than cross country, say, in where I normally do it in upper elevation canyons and gullies. So, well, that's where I was going to try to go. I don't think I quite got to where those boulders are there. So, and that was the little summit there I was going to try to climb. But I don't think there's really any, that I know of, any real passage through this area. So I'm not going to push the envelope too much. If I had better gear, like maybe a sturdy jacket, but then I would be sweating. I mean, yeah, the weather's nice and crisp and cool. There's a chill in the air. But I get hot really easily, and wiggling around shrubs will do it to you. It's pretty cool though. I mean, admit, just had myself a little mini adventure. I mean, I don't know how many people actually take the time to go through this area. I mean, it's gorgeous. In fact, look at that. We got a little water pool here from all the snow melt and the rain that's been falling here. So it's pretty neat. But yeah, bushwhacking would prove to be something that advanced cross-country hikers and scramblers might perhaps want to do. I do have a fair amount of cross-country experience, but not really so much in the chaparral. Tell you one thing though, I don't regret going as far as I did. It's beautiful over here, just surrounded by tons of shrubs. Beautiful chaparral plants here. Your scrub oaks, your chamise, and our little property boundary. So I'm not sure if this is actually the start of the San Mateo Canyon Wilderness. That I don't know for sure. But man, it's very muddy here. It's hard to walk because your shoes keep plopping in the dirt. So I guess what I'll do is probably just scramble back over that. Like I said, I was trying to go to that. Let me see something here. Oh boy, This mud is like sludge. Got a Aleppo pine cone down here. There's some kind of pathway going this way too. See, as far as I know, I don't believe any current fire break exists that goes along this ridge here. As far as I know. Basically, I'm at the mercy of the chamise and the scrub oak. So, kind of at the mercy of those plants. Well, there's, to make my 60th official peak, I don't know if I should count that. It's a really short walk up the use trail or fire break, but it is a small summit. Pretty neat up there. But now my feet feel very heavy because of all the mud. So it takes a little more energy to take steps. So now, let's see. I don't know. Maybe I should go the way I came. At least I know it's followable. I gotta basically go back over that summit. So I don't think there's a way that connects to the highway through here without having to do some gnarly bushwhacking. I see what it looks like. Might be a path over there. Whew. I think maybe I'll pass on that. Maybe when it's not so muddy. Oh boy. Wow. Have to literally drag my feet up. It's kind of funny actually, you think about it. Sure don't regret coming down here though. So awesome. It's kind of neat to see some beautiful stuff around here. I think what I'll do is I'm just gonna scramble back over the little summit right there and probably head back to the car. I was gonna go up to Elsinore Peak, but I want to go see. I want to see what the situation is at Blue Jay. See if there's any snow over there. I have to stomp the heck out of my shoes before I get back in the car. That was a cool little adventure. No lie, it's pretty cool actually. That's why I bring the camera. Whenever I'm gonna step out of the car in any type of hiking situation. The reasoning is because I like to document what I see. And got to see a cool canyon over here. Excuse me. A little tired. To be honest, I came down from Mount Harupa earlier, and you'll see, I believe that should be uploaded around the same time this is, I believe. When I came down Mount Harupa, going down was actually harder than going up. Going uphill, yeah, I had to stop to catch my breath a few times, but going downhill was very steep. Very, very steep. But that was a cool little hike though, I'm going to admit. The views on top of Mount Harupa are pretty awesome. You get to see the Inland Empire. Get to see all the higher snow-capped mountains here. And you can see the Santa Ana Mountains clearly. And seeing the Santa Ana Mountains from there that's what gave me the impetus to come up here. I was just over there a couple hours ago, maybe about an hour and a half ago, is when I got back to my car. That's over by the south end of Fontana. So you're hiking up Jurupa, you're starting in San Bernardino County, but then as you go up the hill a ways, you cross into Riverside County. So the summit's in Riverside County.